Learning English.
So picture this. You're watching a colleague furiously typing away, and it's like 7 p.m. on a Friday.
Oh, man. The absolute worst.
Right. Their shoulders are totally hunched, eyes glazed over, and you know they're just running on empty.
Yeah, and if you just flat out tell them to stop working, they usually get super defensive.
Exactly. They push you away. So how do you actually step in and mandate some rest without, triggering that defense mechanism?
Well, today we are exploring the precise vocabulary of permission. These are words that bypass a high achiever's guilt and actually get them to step away from the desk.
Welcome back to Radio Aikawa. Quick recap by Noelia, Lesson 71, Speaking Patterns. A word of support.
Today's mission is mastering the psychological nuance of gently stopping someone from overworking, using support that actually resonates instead of causing friction.
Here's the key sentence.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
One more time. Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
This simple phrase is actually a masterclass in behavioral psychology. I mean, I used to think telling someone not to push themselves was just a polite throwaway comment.
Right, like just being nice.
Exactly. But looking closely, adding that too hard part is doing a ton of heavy lifting here.
It really is. When you're dealing with high achievers, their brain is like an engine that only knows how to accelerate.
So true.
If you tell them to stop completely, they'll resist. But too hard doesn't attack their drive. It just asks them to, lower the RPMs so they don't blow a gasket.
Yeah, but does adding okay at the end risk making it sound like a weak suggestion? Like they might just say, I'm fine, and keep working.
It's actually the exact opposite. Dropping the okay turns a directive into a micro-contract.
Oh, a micro-contract?
Yeah, you're prompting them to verbally agree to their own boundary. When they say, okay, they've made a commitment to you, which makes them much more likely to actually take that break.
That makes a lot of sense. Let's see how this works after a deadline.
Here's the first phrase.
You just wrapped up a huge project. Take it easy for a bit.
One more time. You just wrapped up a huge project. Take it easy for a bit.
This highlights something super crucial, the need for validation before the instructions.
Definitely.
I always thought take it easy was enough on its own. But framing it with wrapped up a huge project completely changes the dynamic.
Because it provides the required evidence, right? People who overwork often suffer from imposter syndrome.
Oh, 100%.
They feel like they haven't done enough to earn a rest. So by explicitly naming the huge project, you are basically handing them a receipt that proves their rest is fully funded.
I love that. It neutralizes the guilt. But what about saying for a bit? That feels, almost too vague to me. Shouldn't we tell them exactly how long to rest?
Actually, that vagueness is its superpower. If you say, take the weekend off, you're basically assigning them a strict new task.
I see.
Yeah, so for a bit lowers the stakes. It lets them feel in control of the timeline while still hitting pause on that immediate panic.
Okay, but what if they're in the middle of a crisis and just chronically overworking? That requires a totally different approach.
Here's another.
There's no need to push yourself this hard. You're looking after everyone but yourself right now.
One more time. There's no need to push yourself this hard. You're looking after everyone but yourself right now.
This one makes me slightly nervous, to be honest.
Really? Why is that?
I'd just be worried that saying you're looking after everyone but yourself sounds a bit accusatory. How do we deliver that without sounding condescending?
Well, it's all about tone. You aren't scolding them. You are force-closing their background anxiety.
Right.
When someone is in caretaker mode, their brain is like a smartphone running 20 background apps, just constantly draining the battery.
So saying there's no need to push yourself acts like a task manager, shutting those apps down.
Precisely. You are giving them external permission to stop being responsible for everyone else's problems for a moment and shifting their focus back to their own depleted battery.
Let's see this in action.
Here's today's scene.
Two colleagues are catching up after a grueling weekend sale. One of them worked nonstop to hit targets, and the other steps in to mandate some well-deserved rest.
Here they go.
How'd the weekend sale go? Heard it was packed.
Non-stop. We hit the day's target by noon both days.
Nice. Take it easy. You've been on your feet all weekend. Sit this one out. We've got the floor today.
Honestly, my feet are still killing me.
This exchange flows so well because the support isn't just verbal.
Yeah, it's backed by immediate action.
Exactly. Saying, we've got the floor, completely removes the logistical barrier to them resting.
That's the key. When someone is entirely depleted, asking them, what can I do to help, just gives them another chore.
Oh, right, the chore of figuring out what you can do.
Exactly. Telling them to sit this one out because you have the floor takes the guesswork completely out of the equation.
I really love that. You aren't just giving them permission, you're actively guarding the door so they can use it. It transforms nice sentiment into structural support.
Noelia has prepared 25 practical phrases for this lesson.
Yes, and we highly recommend checking out the pattern practice and original dialogue sections on the blog to help build real conversational reflexes so you don't freeze up in the moment.
Exactly, and the link is in the description.
Take care of yourselves today, and maybe take a moment to look out for that exhausted colleague we talked about at the start.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, how much more productive could we all be if we truly mastered the art of unapologetic rest?